What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to Khris Shorts and Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and join today. So I'm going to be doing my WWE Friday Night Smackdown review that was in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Shout out to anyone that watched the video that was in Philadelphia last night. So of course we had Becky Lynch, and she was basically talking about how she won her match, against Bianca Belair at SummerSlam, where it was a last minute change. And then of course last week we also seen where she got the Bianca got the key to the city and so on and so forth, you guys. And then we also had where Becky slapped Bianca Belair because she was trying to extend her hand and said that she was gonna beat Becky Lynch for her title this Sunday. And then of course Bianca Belair went off, of course, you guys. And so we almost seen the manhandle slam by Becky Lynch, but we ended up seeing it reverse into a KOD by Bianca Belair. So you guys, I'm wondering what's gonna happen this Sunday. I haven't did my Extreme Rules prediction video yet, but it is coming today, so look out for it, you guys. It is coming today. All right, then you guys, we of course see Bianca Belair win, and then we end up having the first match of the night. As you see, Shinsuke Nakamura, Tony Storm, and Rick Boogs is getting ready for the match for King Nakamura. I'll keep always saying Shinsuke Nakamura, but of course you guys, Shinsuke Nakamura, he's definitely been on a roll, even though when he didn't have have the title and all that stuff, but he was still on a roll. Of course, when he got with Rick Boogs, and then of course you see Pat McAfee up there dancing on the table as he always does. And then you see right here Apollo Crews ends up coming out, you guys. I'm wondering like what is like next for Apollo Crews, because he lost the title tonight, you guys. I'm sorry to spoil it or whatever, but Apollo Crews was trying everything in his power, you guys, to try and defeat Shinsuke Nakamura and regain back his Intercontinental Championship. So of course you guys, like I said, it was a Intercontinental title match. So you guys, who will be Shinsuke Nakamura's next opponent? Will it be Commander Aziz to try and win it back, or whom? Because we got the superstar, well, the shake-up draft, whatever they call it. They keep calling it the superstar shake-up, but I'm still calling it the draft. I'm wondering who's gonna come to SmackDown, who's gonna go to Raw. We got a lot going on next week, you guys, with that. But anyways, you guys, as you see Shinsuke Nakamura ends up kind of doing like a roll-up type pin or whatever on Shinsuke Nakamura. And then you also seen where Commander Aziz got belly-to-belly flipped, of course, you guys, by Rick Boogs, which was the first time I ever see Commander Aziz off his feet. And then, of course, you still got right here, you guys, Pat McAfee on the table. I would really want Pat McAfee to be on Monday Night Raw. Hopefully, it will boost some ratings and so on and so forth. So, Caleb Braxton was asking Montez Ford, you guys, about the tag team title match, and course, and all that. And then Montez Ford said that they're Roman and Paul and the Usos are bloodline bitches, of course, you guys. And so that's when Roman told him that he wanted a match against Montez Ford, and Paul Heyman, of course, had to go to Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce to have that match made. And then Seth Rollins, he ends up, you guys, talking about how how you want Edge, he's not letting Edge off this easy, so on and so forth. But Edge said he will be seen next week on Friday Night Smackdown. Then we had Zelina Vega, of course, versus Liv Morgan, which is a pointless match, I have to say the least, you guys. That's why I didn't rush into it. So of course, we seen kicks and like one shoulder tackle. And of course, I mean, you guys, this match is like really pointless. And then they even added a match where they're going to have Liv Morgan versus Carmella one-on-one at Extreme Rules, which is probably going to be on the main show, of course, you guys. But anyways, we've seen Liv Morgan right here as she ends up grabbing the arms of Zelina Vega and pushing her into the turnbuckle, which I didn't really catch that part, you guys. And then Liv Morgan tried to kick Carmella in the face because they thought last week that Carmella nose was broken and so on and so forth. But Liv Morgan ends up trying to grab the hair of Carmella, you guys. Hopefully they'll make a second set of women tag team titles or something like that. Just to give them some kind of match at least. So I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be like a tag team match next week on Friday Night Smackdown with those superstars. But we'll definitely see. Maybe they'll get drafted to Raw. But Zelina Vega ends up winning the match with a sunset flip, you guys. And then after the end, you guys, we seen right here where Happy Corbin ends up coming out having a happy show, which was pointless to me. I can't remember that guy's name that came out and helped Corbin, the one over there on the left hand side. I can't remember his name, but I think I've seen him in NXT somewhere. Then you guys, we had a special team to come on SmackDown. The women's tag team champions, Rhea Ripley and Nikki ASH. But of course, as I said, you guys, Ed said he will see us on Friday Night Smackdown next week. Wonder what condition will he be in. And of course, we continue on where it's going to be Natalya versus Nikki ASH in a one-on-one match. You guys, I'm wondering, what does this mean for Natalya? Because I think it was Owen Hart's wife, as I read, that Owen Hart's wife signed up all her rights to AEW, of course. And so I'm wondering if Natalya's contract is getting ready to end or what is about to happen. Because after they lost the tag team titles, she said, maybe I need to stop being nice to people. And they are a heel tag team. But anyways, Nikki ASH always win, of course, by roll-up pin, which you can always keep on winning by that because it's going to get old. And then we end up seeing where it was some number one contenders, I can say, right here, wants to challenge them. And then, so you guys, we all see Dominik and Rey Mysterio talking backstage, and Dominik was telling his dad that he didn't understand, that he's always suffocating him, and so on and so forth. And Rey said, well, maybe, you just don't understand. And then Rey was trying to get Dominik was trying to get his dad, but that's when Sami Zayn ends up coming behind him, said, maybe you need to take less advice from your dad. And then, listen to me. He said, because you've been getting better each and every week. So what does this mean, you guys? Will Dominik turn on his father? Will he want to be alone? What will happen? I'm wondering, you guys. Let me know down in the comments below. So you guys, Naomi, she was trying to have a match last night, you guys, but that didn't end up happening. And Sonya Deville, she ends up coming out, you guys, and calling security onto Naomi, and the stare down is shown. When will they have that match? Will it be next week on Friday Night Smackdown? Will she attack? Will Naomi attack Sonya Deville, or what will happen? And then you guys, Roman Reigns leaving our locker room, and then of course that's when we seen Chad Gable and Otis stare down the tag team champions. So there's two set of tag teams, one for the women, one for the men, that wants the SmackDown in the women's tag team titles. So wonder when we're going to see that. Maybe next week on Friday Night Smackdown, first part of the draft. Then we had Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, versus Montez Ford in the match. Roman Reigns has been champion for 300. And I say 340 days now because I'm doing this video on Saturday, so I guess the weekends count. But then again, you guys, of course, we seen right here where Montez Ford was trying everything his ability to try and take down the tribal chief. Of course, D'Angelo Dawkins wasn't there. He was tending to some business. And then, of course, you guys, we end up seeing right here where Montez Ford gets up on the table and the table collapsed. And Pat McAfee was asking, I wonder, was it because of me when I was dancing on the table when Shinsuke Nakamura came out? That could have been possibly so. I mean, unless they were trying to have Roman Reigns spine buster Montez Ford through the table or something like that. And then so when Montez Ford actually came out, you guys, he actually slipped trying to trying to show off to the crowd, which was pretty funny. Well, of course you did. Of course you got Montez Ford jumps trying to do that little cross body thing, but Roman Reigns catch him for the guillotine submission. As a Montez Ford was just staring you guys, and then after that he just tapped out slowly, cause I'm guessing that move really does hurt. Then you guys, of course, we had right here where Roman Reigns said that he wanted the Usos to come out to assist him, and then that's when Roman Reigns ends up attacking Montez Ford with the steel chair, you guys. And then so after then, Roman Reigns, I kind of caught it badly, you guys, as you can see my bad graphics. And so after then, Roman Reigns said you should worship these lights and everything. Then the lights goes off, and of course Finn Balor is standing up on the ring post, which is surprisingly of how they actually do this. Even when the lights are off on TV, I'm wondering how they do it, because people are taking pictures and so on and so forth. It was it looked real like when Finn Balor threw the chair into Jey Uso's face as he got up on the barricade. But will this be what we will see this Sunday at Extreme Rules?